Welcome to Cavaletto Studios. I'm Chris. Today, let's challenge the muscles of the body. Yoga is a great way to improve that strength. So grab your mat and let's get started. We are starting in child's pose, knees apart, feet together, walk those hands forward, slowly melt your body towards the ground. Maybe let your forehead rest. We're going to slow down our breath as we tune in to what's going on in the body, in the back. Maybe start to shift your body gently side to side. Maybe rolling your forehead across the mat. Then we're slowly going to lift just the head off the floor and then bring your arms out nice and straight in front of you. Go to your fingertips like tents. And then we're slowly going to walk both hands to our left. So you can reach the body, the upper body and the arms to the left as you stretch the whole right side of the body, leaning away from those hands. And just breathe. And just continue to melt a little deeper into that stretch. But you got one more breath here. And then we'll lift the head. Go back to the fingertips and walk your hands to the other side, all the way to the right. And then shift your body away from those hands so you really stretch to the left side of the body. Lengthening. Melting into that posture. One more breath. And then you'll lift the head, walk the hands back to center, and then work your hands a little bit closer to your body so you can place your left hand firmly on the floor, pick up your right hand. We're going to thread the needle, slide that right palm upward underneath the left, and slide that right back of the shoulder to the floor. And then walk your left arm way out to the front of your mat, and then wiggle those fingers. Feel that nice shoulder stretch. Maybe a stretch through the hips and the back here. And then slowly bring that left hand back towards the head. Lift yourself up. Place the right hand on the floor. Let's switch sides. Take that left hand, palm side up, thread it underneath. Lower to that left shoulder. Walk your right hand way overhead. Wiggle those left fingers. Notice the difference in the right and left side of the shoulder, your flexibility. And then bring your right hand in close to the head to use it to come all the way back up, and then walk those hands enough far forward so you can shift out of your child's pose, come back, come all the way up to tabletop. So knees are under the hips and the hands are under the shoulders. And let's just start with a gentle cat-cow. Let's arch the back, lift the head, open up, inhaling, and then exhale, round cat, pushing through the tops of the feet, and then inhale, lift and open, cat-cow. Again, exhale, round, and then inhale, lift, and exhale, round, and last one. Inhaling and lifting. And then we're going to find our neutral spine. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Really pull in that belly. Suck in that gut because you want to get that core nice and strong so we can extend the right arm straight out from the shoulder, extended tabletop or bird dog, and extend the left leg behind you. Think about your left hip. Try not to roll it open. Level it out. Flex your foot and then point your toe. Turn your right palm to face the floor. Remember, think about your strength. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Draw your left leg out to the side, right arm out to the side, and then tap up and down 4 times. Really using that core strength. And then after your 4th one, you're going to lift and hold. Extend back to long extended table. Breathe. Bring just your hand to the floor. I want you to bend your left knee and pull it out to the side, and then bring it in to touch the right knee and up. So like a fire hydrant. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 2 more times. Lift and lower. 1 more time. Lift and lower. And then go ahead and place that knee on the floor. Pull the belly in. Lift the left arm. And the right leg goes out to the back. Extended table or bird dog. Pushing into the top of your left foot. Pulling the belly in. Turn your left palm down. Reach it out to the side. And then point your right toe and bring it out to the side, and then tap up and down 4 times. And 2. Good. 1 more. Lift and hold. Feel all those muscles and joints, everything firing to stabilize. Extend back to extended table, arm and leg front and back. Good. Just the hand comes to the floor. Bend the knee, pull it to the outside, and then bring it down and up for 4. Try not to lean to the left too much. 3. And 2. And 1. Excellent. Both knees back on the floor. Now we're going to walk the hands forward. Tuck your toes underneath. And I want you to slowly straighten out the legs and then walk into a plank. Literally bend and straighten your knees as you're walking in your plank. It's kind of like walking the plank. A walking plank. Engaging those core muscles. Good. Now, find your solid plank. Bring those feet about hip distance apart, toes tucked under. I want you to really pull those shoulders away from the ears. And here is now we're going to do a 10 count chaturanga. So we're going to lower down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You're halfway there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way to the belly. Untuck the toes. Lift to cobra. And then down. And then tuck your toes, downward facing dog. And then pedal out your feet. So hopefully you're a little bit warmer now. But to warm up a little more, we're going to do 4 sun salutes. 4 sun salutations. So walk those feet. Shift through the hips. Let's take that right leg up, 3-legged dog. Good. Bend the knee. Bring that foot between the hands. Bring that back leg forward, forward, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward, fold. Swan dive all the way down. Good. Right foot back, then left. Find your plank. 5 count chaturanga on this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Excellent. Spread out those fingers. Press into the fingertips and the palms. And let's lift that left leg up. Melt your right foot into. Check your hips. We tend to roll out. Level out that left hip. And then you can bend the knee. Bring that foot between your hands. Then let the other leg join it. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Flat back. Exhale, fold. Soften the knees. Rise up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive. Bend those knees, left leg back. Step back to plank. 5 count chaturanga. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up dog. And then downward facing dog. Excellent. We have 2 more rounds to go. Right leg comes up. This time bend the knee. Let's open up those hips. Stack them and then bring that right foot between your hands. Step forward to forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen flat back. Exhale, fold. Soften the knees. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive. Good. That right foot comes back again. Step back to plank. I can feel the excitement for that 5 count chaturanga. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Hopefully you're having fun now, right? Pedal out those feet just a little, shift those hips. Excellent. Let's take that left foot up, bend the knees, stack those hips a little, get more range of motion, and then bring that foot between the hands, forward fold. Half lift, lengthen, flat back, shoulders back, exhale, fold, bend the knees, inhale, rise, and then exhale, forward fold. Good job. Left leg back, then right, find your plank. That's the end of our sun salute, so 10 count chaturanga. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We're halfway. Come on, strength. 4, 3, 2. Hold it right above the floor. And 1. Upward facing dog. Strong arms, right? Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 full, gentle, deep breaths here. Pull the shoulders away from the ears, push into the fingertips. Soften the knees, feel the chest drawing towards your thighs. And just breathe. Excellent. So now you're nice and warmed up. Let's shift to a plank. Nice and strong plank. And then shift back up to that downward facing dog. Because I want you to be able to be from a plank straight to that down dog. So make those adjustments. And we're going to bring the right leg up all the way. Now you're going to bend the right knee, and I want you to shift to a plank and pull that right knee onto your right tricep. So you're holding like a half crow. Feel those core muscles. And then extend it back up, right leg up. Now you're going to bring that right knee to your nose in a plank. Round through the back. And then extend it back up. Now that right knee is going to the left elbow. A little twist. And hold and breathe. And extend back up. Excellent. Now bring that right foot between your hands. And let's find your strength and power up to a high lunge. All the way up. Extend. Now twist to your right. Lower the knees just slightly. Inhale, bring the palms together as you twist back to center. Palms at heart. Left elbow to right thigh. And just nice little twist here. Feel the legs working. And then release the palms to the floor. Step back to your plank. Nice and strong. Slowly. 5 count chaturanga. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Push into the fingertips. Relax the shoulders. Make any adjustments you need. If you need to pedal out your feet, feel free. Let your head hang heavy. Excellent. Take that left leg all the way up. And then you're going to bend the knee. Now that left elbow is going to the left tricep. Bend the elbow. Half a crow. Hold that, feel those core muscles working. And extend the leg back up. And then bring the knee to the nose. Rounding through the back. And then extend it back up. Left elbow to right elbow, tricep or elbow. And hold. Excellent. All the way back up. 3-legged dog. And then bring that left foot between your hands. Power up. All the way. High lunge. Back heel off the floor. Lift and twist to your left. You got this. Whew, are you sweating? I'm sweating. And I have the AC going. And then we're going to come back to center. Palms at heart space. Twist so your right elbow goes to your left thigh. And press your palms together. You got this. Excellent. Now we're going to come back to the floor. Step back to plank. Chaturanga. It's the end of that round, so we're going to go 10 count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Find that core strength. 4, 3, 2, and the belly can go to the floor. Upward facing dog. You're getting stronger in the arms, right? Tuck those toes, downward facing dog. Excellent. Spread out those fingertips and just breathe here. We're all ready to go. So let's take that right foot up again. Bend the knees, stack those hips, really open things up. You're going to take your right foot between your hands. Excellent. Now you're going to keep your left hand on the floor and then pivot your right toe to the right. Twist your whole body to the right so you're going to the outside edge of your left foot. And then just reach to the back, a nice little twist for the hip. And then we're going to rotate back to center to your lunge. Go ahead and lower your back knee to the floor. And we're going to walk our hands up onto the thigh. Now, option here. You can keep your knee on the floor or you can take it off. So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale, lift, and I'm going to bring the arms up. I'm going to push off of my back knee, and I'm going to bring the arms all the way back to airplane arms, palms down. Leaning all my weight to the front heel of that right leg, so that leg is working. Now I'm going to come all the way back up tall with the upper body and tap my left knee down. You don't even have to touch the floor, and then come back to airplane. Leaning forward into that front leg. Good. Again, lift, knee goes down, and then back to airplane, straight leg in the back. So when we come upright in the upper body, the left knee goes down, almost touching the floor or touching the floor. Good, you got one more to go. And then all the way up. Excellent. Now I want you to come up and pivot to warrior two. Feel that front leg and relax those shoulders. Look over those front fingertips and just make those adjustments. Straighten and bend that front right leg. Feel it working. Bend and straighten. And then bend into it and relax those shoulders. And just look over those front fingertips. You can do this. Feel that strength in those legs. Bring the palms to heart space. Turn both toes out and open to goddess. Just a gentle shift for those feet. Shift your body gently side to side. And then lower those hips a little bit. Lift the right heel off the floor. Hello, legs. Yes, anyone? Yeah, open up that chest a little more. Lower the right heel, lift the left heel. The body is appreciating everything you're doing for it right now. Good. Left heel down, both heels up. Little balance challenge here. Strength and balance. Lift everything from the inside up. Open up that chest. Put a smile on your face. Both heels back down. Palms to heart space. Straighten the legs. Turn your toes slightly forward. Bring your arms out to shoulder level. Relax the shoulders. Good. You can do a half forward fold. Keep the arms out. Half fold. So flat back. Looking out. Airplane arms way out to the sides. Feel that stretch through the back of the legs. Good. Take your left hand to the floor, right hand to the hip. Straighten the left hand, twist to your right. Feel free to use a block if you would like. You can even raise your right arm to the sky if you want a little extra. Feel where your hips are shifting. Do they shift right? So you get a little inner thigh stretch to the left. Maybe you're feeling your calf very slowly transition. Right hand on the floor, left hand on the hip, twist to the other side. Option to raise that left hand and notice what's going on in the hips. If there's any shakiness, you can embrace it. You can always keep your hand on the hip if you would like. And then both hands to the floor. Beautiful. Walk both hands to the back of your mat. Pivot all the way to the back. Good. Step back to plank. Big deep breath. Inhale. Pull the shoulders away. 5 count chaturanga. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Excellent. Now you're going to lift your left foot up And you're gonna bend the knee and bring it to the front. And I want you to pivot it to the left, rotate onto the right outside leg, outside back of your leg, and reach to the back side. Feel that nice shift in the hip. And then slowly pivot back to center, lower your back knee, walk your hands up. Keep your back toe tucked under for support. Excellent if you want. And then use your muscles. You can reach the arms up. I'm gonna power up through my back leg. And then you're gonna reach the arms backwards, find your airplane, palms are down, pull the shoulders away from the ears as you lift that back leg up. Good, now we're gonna inhale tall through the spine, arms come up, lower the back knee to tap, or not quite, just lower. And then back to airplane, and then lift, lower the knee, and then back to airplane, and then lift, lower the knee, back to airplane, one more time. Lift, lower the knee, good job. Back to airplane. Pivot onto the back foot as you open to warrior two. So that left foot is pressed into the floor, slightly turn either L or slightly forward towards your back of the mat. Open up the arms, look over the front fingertips. Does anybody feel their heart beating? My heart's like, whoo, racing. The sweat is on my brow. Relax those shoulders. Check in with that front knee. We want to bend and straighten those legs and then melt into it a little deeper. Feel that power. Feel your power. Lengthen through the neck. You can do this. We're going to bring the palms to heart space. Let's find our goddess pose then. Open up the knees, pivot those toes. And breathe. Close your eyes just for a moment. Check in with the body. You're doing great. We've powered through a lot. Lift the right heel again. Lower, lift the left heel again. And breathe. Both heels are coming up. Lower those hips. Lower those legs. Back to the heels, keep it low. Open the chest. Shift your body gently side to side. Open the fingers and then find your star. Ah, relief. Good. Palms face the floor, arms shoulder level, turn your toes in. Find your flat back. That's it. Looking down at the floor, pull the shoulders away from the ears. This time the left arm is going to the right ankle and the right hand to the right hip. So you get a little deeper stretch. Really lengthen. Bring your nose towards your knee. Option to bring both hands to the ankle, or you can reach one arm up. It's up to you. You can have your right hand up, or you can reach both hands to your ankle and head to the nose and head to the knee. And then just walk it to the other side. So now your right hand goes to the right ankle, and your left hand to the hip, or bring your nose to the knee, or both hands. So you get options here. Make adjustments, what feels good to you. Make some shifts in those hips. So you're feeling the hamstrings, back of those legs. And then we're gonna have the hands come back to center. I want you to bend the knees, place your hands on the thighs, and slowly roll up. Inhale the arms all the way up. Tap the fingers, exhale hands behind the back. Interlace those fingers, open up that chest. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Chest expansion. And just breathe here. Head hang heavy. Shake out the head, yes and no. And then we're slowly going to release the fingertips. I want you to walk your hands back to the front of your mat. And then I want you to step back to your plank. Find your plank. All right, I know it's been way too long for our 10 count chaturanga, so we're doing it again. Here we go. Shift forward on those toes for 10, 9, elbows in, 8, 7, 6, 5. You're halfway there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Upward facing dog. Excellent job. Open up that chest. And downward facing dog. Tuck those toes. And then Pedal out those feet. Move those hips, spread out those fingertips. Feels so good. I'm smiling at you, come on. We're having fun here, right? So we're gonna take a walk now. Let's take a walk with our feet and walk them to the front of our mat so we can find our forward fold. Just hang out here. Just breathe. Take an inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. I want you to bring your toes all the way together and inhale to chair. Draw those hips down. Draw those shoulder blades down. Open it up. So you're really reaching those arms. Let's bring the palms to heart space. Good. Now I want you to shift all your body weight to the right leg. Staying on that right leg. Good. Lift your left heel. Now I want you to slowly extend that left leg all the way behind you and reach the arms forward. Find your warrior three. For balance, find your focal point on the floor. Now you're going to bring your palms to heart space. At the same time, the knee is coming in. You're tucking under, bending the right knee as the knees touch, and then extend back out. So balance and core and strength all together. Bend the knees, tuck in together, and extend back out. 2 more times. In, extend back out. Good. 1 more time. Feel the leg strength, extend and hold. Try not to lock your leg. Good. I want you to bring your palms to heart space. Stand tall. Pull the left knee all the way up, and then make a figure 4. Pull those, turn sideways so you can see. Flex your left foot. Hands at heart space. Now I want you to bend and straighten the leg you're standing on. Bend and straighten. So it's balance and strength again together. Bend and strengthen, but you want to feel that power. Bend and straighten. We got 1 more. Bend and straighten and pause. Excellent. I'm going to turn back. You're going to release that figure 4. Bring the toes back together. Take a deep breath. Inhale, reach, and let's take a forward fold. I want you to just close your eyes and rest here for a moment. Inhale, half lift, toes are together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Up to chair. All the way back. Find your chair again. Shift all your weight into that left foot. So here we are on the other side. I'm going to just turn forward so you can see. So you're sifting, however you want to do it, into that left leg. Lift your right leg up off the floor. I'm going to turn around. Bring the palms to heart space. Find your balance. Extend to warrior 3. Extend the right leg back. You're standing on the left. Extend the arms out. Try to keep your hips level. And then you're going to pull the knee in and the hands to heart. Crunch it and extend out. Pull it in. Extend out. 2 more. Pull it in. Extend out. This is my tough side. In and extend out and hold. Good. Now bring the palms to heart space. Lift yourself all the way up. Figure 4. Turn forward. So figure 4, palms at heart space. Flex your right foot. Bend and straighten that left leg. So we're working through the joint muscles, the knees, the ankles, keeping things strong. Good. 2 more. Bend and straighten. Oh, I lost my balance there. And bend and straighten. Excellent. I'm going to go back to the front. Uncross that foot. Bring the feet together and then take a forward fold. And just hang out here for a moment. Good. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way to the sky. Good. Exhale, forward fold. All the way back down. Step all the way back to plank. Just for a moment, find that strength. Spread out those fingers. Good. Now I'm going to have you walk your toes forward, but I want you to bend your knees and come into a toe squat. So you're squatting on the ground, fingers are wide. we are going to go to crow. So you can just stay here and maybe just lean on your hands. Again, whatever works for your body. You can also use blocks. If you have a yoga block, put your feet on a block. But you're going to lift your hips and you're going to slide those elbows right against those triceps as you press the fingers into the floor, and then you lift your feet off and you balance in your crow. Option is to shoot back to plank or just stay in your crow and drop your feet down. So again, and you can have your elbows wider if that's better for you. You know, you can work your way into that posture. And then when you're done, nice work, lower all the way back to your feet. And then you're just gonna sit all the way back onto your bottom and straighten out your legs. We're not done yet, don't worry. Shake out those legs. Does the ground feel good? It feels very good. We're gonna bring those fingertips behind us, spread out the fingers, open the chest. Now we're gonna bend the knees and we're gonna reverse table. Open it up. Make adjustments, like maybe walk your feet a little more forward, open up the chest, look up at the ceiling. Feel that stretch. You're gonna shift your body weight to the right leg and extend the left leg straight. And just breathe here. Feel the strength, the stability. Option 2 is to cross your left ankle over your right thigh and then lower your hips and lift and lower the hips and lift, lower the hips, lift, one more, lower the hips, lift and hold, extend the left leg straight out again, lift and open. Point your left toe. Feel your strength in that right hamstring, that right glute. Good. Bend your left knee and then straighten out your right. Find your strength. Look up at the ceiling. Good. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. And then you're going to drop your hips and lift. Drop your hips and lift. Drop your hips. Flex that right foot. Lift. One more. It's good for the hips as well. And lift. And then we're going to straighten out that right leg. Lift those hips. Find that balance. Good. Bend the right knee. Place both feet on the floor. Now you're going to swing your legs straight and slide your hips between your hands without touching the floor, and then swing them back up, and then slide them in and back up. 2 more times. Slide them in. This is working the core as well. One last time. And lift. Excellent. Slide your hips forward. Hug the knees for a moment. And massage out the wrist. If your wrists get tired on that one, it's a little bit on the wrist between crow and that one. And just breathe. If you have water, get a drink of water if you need it. So you've been working hard. Yep. Deep breath in. Excellent. Okay, so now we're going to go scoot yourself a little bit forward to the front of your mat, heels up, or heels down, excuse me, toes up. Hold the back of your thighs and lean into your favorite boat pose. Yes, there are a few boat poses coming today because, you know, it's all about strength and power, and our core gets us through our day. So you're holding the back. And again, make adjustments, take little breaks and jump back into it. So you can be here, you can let go. You can also have your boat floating. You can release the arms and float without holding on. Relax those shoulders. Do a little wiggle, wiggle with the shoulders. You can do it. You can do this. And just breathe. Touch those big toes together. Now, if you'd like, you can paddle your boat. You can paddle, paddle. Maybe we row our boat. Anybody gonna go on a rowboat? Let's row it. Maybe you're kayaking. Maybe you're paddleboarding. Maybe you're kayaking. Row and paddle at the same time. We are working those muscles. And then let's sail our boat. Full sailboat. Bring it along. And we're going to go straight to a rowboat on the river. So big paddle boat. Circle the arms and the legs. Pull in as the arms circle. One more. Now we're going backwards upstream. Reverse direction. That core is really working now. Working, working. Finding that balance. One more. And then hug your knees and try to float your feet above the floor. We got this. Relax those shoulders. Is your core warm? Hopefully. Good. I want you to cross your right ankle over your left ankle. Bring your palms at heart space. Push your feet both to the left side of your mat and twist your body to the right. And just hold. And just hold. Good. Keep the legs exactly where they are, but shift sides. So your right's still over the left, but now both legs are pushing to the right, and you're twisting to the left. And then we're coming back to center. Hug the knees. Cross your feet the opposite way now. So left leg on top of the right. Hands come to heart space. Push both legs to the right. Twist to the left. So just the opposite here. So not only is the core working, those legs are working. And the hips, it's all part of one. Shift the opposite way. Push your legs to the left side of the mat as you twist to the right, but keeping the feet above the floor. Belly is working, getting obliques. Back to center, hug those knees, uncross the ankles. And take a deep breath in and out. Nice work. Good job. Go ahead and straighten out the legs. Straighten them out. And then bring that right leg across. And let's just give it a nice twist. So you're going to reach your left arm across that right arm behind, lift and twist all the way to the right. Just calm the body here. It's a good way to calm everything. Feel your breath. One more breath. And you're going to slowly unwind. Let's release the leg and cross the left foot over the right thigh. Hug it in. Reach the left arm behind you. Lift, flex your right foot and twist. And check in again with that breath. Are you breathing heavily? Catching that breath, letting the body calm. This is a good way just to calm when we twist. We just slow the breath down. And then we're coming back to center. Go ahead and scoot your bottom forward. And with your heels on the floor, hold the back of the legs. I want you to lower about halfway down and then release the legs. And so remember how we did the 10 count chaturanga? We're going to do a 10 count lower to the floor. So for 10, 9, maybe lift the feet off and they start to straighten. 6, 5, you should be about halfway there now. 4, 3, 2, and then 1. And then just relax for just a moment because we're not quite done yet. Because I want you to bend your knees, walk your feet in close to the body, like reach for those heels. And just appreciate your body for all it's done for you. It's like, feels so good. Let's take a bridge. So push into the feet, lift the hips, lengthen through the spine. And just breathe here. Feel again your strength. Options, maybe you walk your fingertips together, maybe you interlace, maybe you walk your shoulders underneath the back. Get a little more stretch, draw those knees in a little more together. And then you can even let your head roll to one side, but keep your head on the floor. And just breathe, feel that nice stretch. If you want, you can roll your head to the opposite side. Again, being sure your knees are not falling open. And then bringing your head back to neutral. Slowly walk your shoulders out from underneath. Release the fingers and let your hips lower all the way back down. Let's hug the right knee into the chest and lengthen the left leg. And just breathe here. Release your shoulders, so if they're up by the ears, walk them down. You're going to take your right leg and I want you to just pull it across to the left side of your body and then reach your right arm out to the side, palm down, and look towards your right hand. So hopefully you feel stronger, a little more powerful. We powered through that strength yoga. And then slowly rotate back onto your back. Let's hug both knees into your chest to give yourself a rock side to side. And then we're going to release the right leg and keep holding that left knee into your chest. And then pull that left knee across to the right. Reach that left arm out. Feel that stretch. Breathe through it. Feel the energy running through your body now of what you've been able to do. Natural calmness just sweeping over your body with a positive energy flowing through it. Come back onto your back and hug both knees in. And then bring the bottoms of the feet together and the knees wide. And just again, rock side to side. And then we're going to hug the knees in one last time. Go ahead and place just your right foot on the floor. And then cross your left ankle over the right thigh. Flex the ankle on the left foot. Open up the knee. Good. Maybe draw your right foot a little closer to your hips. And then I want you to press up into a single leg bridge. Just find again that strength and then lengthening through that whole spine. So we're not overarching, but we're just lengthening. Maybe rotate the ankle and then slowly lower your hips back down. Reach your arms over your head, and I want you to let your left knee cross nice and tight over your right thigh. And then drop both legs to your left. Now if that bothers your back, bring your arms down next to you. Otherwise, just enjoy that stretch through the hip and the thigh, and then very slowly pull the belly in. Use that core as you bring the knees back up. Bring the arms next to the body and uncross that left leg. And then go ahead and try the other side. So we're going to press that right knee open as we place the right ankle on the thigh. Flex the foot. Let's find our single leg bridge. Lifting up, again, lengthening. And just notice the difference. If it's, is it easier to lift through that left hip than the right? Is that leg stronger? I can definitely tell a difference. Like for me, my left, it is a little shakier than my right. Doesn't have that strength. And then slowly lower those hips. Reach the arms overhead. Draw the right knee nice and tight over the left thigh. And then draw both legs to your right. And again, if it bothers your back, bring your arms down next to your body. Listen to your body. Another breath. And then pull the belly in tight as you lift those knees. So it takes core to bring those knees back up. Uncross those legs. Let's do a full body stretch. Reach the arms overhead. Point the toes. Reach, reach, reach. Deep breath in. And then exhale. Bring the arms next to the body. Walk the shoulders away. And I want you to just let your legs fall open. And turn your palms up and then just close your eyes. So we're going to do a little calming of the body here. We worked hard. You did a great job. So I want you to slowly breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. And as you breathe, feel your breath going to a normal, relaxed rhythm. Feel your body feel like it's back into its normal rhythm. But it's energized as well because of all that you've done for it today in this class. You did some strengthening, you worked your power, got some core in there, arms and legs. It was powerful, but to the point is what our goal was. I want you to just check in with the body, starting at the toes and the feet. Just notice what's going on. Maybe you can wiggle the toes a little and then move up into the legs, the calf and the knees. Feel the thighs, again, checking in. Maybe you move them a little bit. Maybe release any tension going on. Moving up into the hips and the glutes. Again, rocking if you need to rock. Moving into the belly and the back. And just noticing what's going on. If there's any tension in the back, do you feel the need to bend the knees? Does that feel better for you? That's fine. Maybe as you breathe, you feel the belly stretching out again and moving up into the chest and the upper back, making sure we walk those shoulder blades even further away from the ears or spread them out. And checking in with the shoulders and the arms, down from the elbows to the wrists and even the fingertips. Palms are up and you can wiggle those fingers. And then moving all the way up into the neck. And just making sure that you're not letting your chin too high or too low. Finding that neutral spine in the neck. Check in with your ears and your face and your head. It's supported on the back of the mat. Your head is. Take another deep breath and feel the rise of the chest. And then exhale back down. Feeling it relax. Start to wiggle the fingers, the toes. And then reach those arms overhead. Point those toes. Let's take a full body stretch. And then bend the knees, both knees. Tuck the hips under and let's hug the knees into the chest and rock side to side. Massage out that low back. And then go ahead and you can bring your feet to the floor and just roll to one side if you'd like. Hug your knees into your chest, arm under your head. Take another breath in. And then bring your top arm to the floor as you push yourself up. Come all the way up to a nice, tall, easy seat, seated posture. You can sit on a block or blanket if you want. I just want you to really close your eyes here, ground into the earth with those sits bones. Realign your spine with your eyes closed. Slide your elbows back closer to your rib cage and feel those shoulders get heavy away from the ears. Take another deep breath in. And let it out. Take a deep breath in, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, palms to heart space. Namaste.